wanna show you what I'm going through, get you out of your comfort zone, 'cause I need more of the truth right now. It's time that you made your mind up, 'cause lately all it ever does is change. Feels like we're only talking, going round and around, back around. I will fight like no other every day. I won't stop like the others. I will stay. 'Cause now is the right time, and I'm feeling alright. I'm playing your game like I know I can win right now. You got me up tonight, 'cause loving you is like I'm walking a tightrope so high. I won't be turning around, no, I won't be turning around. 'Cause you're feeling alright. I'm playing your game like I will win tonight. Don't forget it, don't forget it, don't forget it. We'll turn this around. Don't forget it, don't forget it, don't forget it. We'll turn this around.
Testing 1 2 1 2 test. Test 1 2. Testing 1 2 1 2 test. Testing 1 2. Hello everybody, how's it going? Welcome to VR Essentials. Thanks for watching. Thanks for joining today's show, where we're going to be doing the first time power turn on of the DPVR P1 Pro 4K. That's right. That's what we're going to be doing today. Give me a minute, just setting everything up. Hi guys, give me a second, so let me just set everything up. I'm going to play a video for the next 3 minutes of the unboxing that I did. Just watch that video for the next 3 minutes and I'll be right back.
I'd try this a new way. I'm gonna show you the tricks that I know. I'm getting tired of talking, and I need more of a show right now. It's time that you made your mind up, 'cause lately all it ever does is change. Feels like we're only
Hey, Oculus, what can you tell me about the P1 Pro 4K?
It is a standalone Android-powered VR headset with a Qualcomm XR1. Both eyes have an ultra-high-definition resolution display of 3840 by 2160 in total, and you can stream all the apps through Viveport and Steam.
Oh, Viveport and Steam. That's great. Carry on.
It comes with surround sound experience and a built-in microphone weighing only 350 grams. It also has AI, voice commands. The refresh rate is 72 Hz and comes with 32 megabytes of internal memory.
Wait, what? Only 32 MB of storage space? You come with at least 64.
Yes, but it also has a memory slot so you could load more media with another device.
Yes, but if the games run from a thumbstick, in theory this could lead to latency issues. Alright, I'll tell you what, let's do a test later and we'll share the data in a future video.
There's up to 5 hours of battery life.
5 hours? Wow, that's quite impressive.
And it also includes a 3.5 mm external audio port.
Oculus, there's the P1 Pro 4K provides 6 degrees of freedom.
Out of the box it is 3 degrees of freedom. For 6 off you will need a Nolo station to attach to it.
I expect this will be additional. Where's the Nolo gear?
Yes, it is. The Nolo is located inside the E3 4K box that DPVR have sent. Do you wish me to activate it?
Let's unbox it and review it in a future video.
I'm playing your game like I know I can win right now. You got me on tonight, 'cause loving you is like I'm walking a tightrope so high. I won't be turning around, no, I won't be turning around. 'Cause you feeling alright. I'm playing your game like I will win tonight.
Thanks for watching today's unboxing video, and thanks also for going to watch and comment on all the previous videos. Remember to like and subscribe, share some love so that you and I together we can grow the community and help as many people in VR. Until next time, take it easy, and as always, DJ, take it away. Hello, bonjour, comment ça va? Today we're talking about Oculus Quest version 16 update. Let's go. Welcome back to VR Essentials, where we talk about the practical uses of VR. My name is LazioSK, and today we're talking about the main points for the Oculus Quest version 16 update. For all the bug fixes that aren't featured in today's video, go to link description below. You'll be redirected to the official release notes page where you can find all the details. Let's begin the countdown. So some cool news on the touch controllers. First of all, you'll be able to change where you want the mini button, if you want it on the right controller or the left controller. So that's pretty user-friendly, I would imagine. And then the other thing is that you can also choose the setting of the vibration and how much vibration frequency you want. So you can choose just to have it like, or you can choose to remain it and perhaps make it even stronger, so you have something like this. Hand tracking has come a long way. Link in the description below, some cool apps that you can use using your hands. And now you can actually set your Guardian using your hands. So that's going to be pretty awesome, I think. And then also in terms of augmented reality update, well, now you can actually use your... Okay, you should hear the audio now. Sorry about that. Your own gameplay. So I just forgot to press the on button for the audio. Awesome, but of course, you know, my apologies. I'm just trying to make sure that the stream is working okay. Let me just go to the channel. Now in Oculus 15, there is okay, here we go, live. With multiple browsers, so we can multitask whilst we're doing gameplay or browsing the web and all this kind of things. This was actually removed. Now, socials had a whole heap of improvements. Apparently, when you're chatting, now you can add a web link which you can click on, and then whilst you're in VR, you can actually go direct back to the browser. All right, sorry, just leveling down everything and switching stuff off so you can all hear clearly. All right, so let's do this. Okay, it's working okay. Oh my God, doing things live is so different than pre-recording stuff, I'll tell you that. Okay, great. It's working, fantastic. So, first things are, as you saw in the video that I did with the unboxing, you get this, so you get the box. So this DPVR, out of the box, it is 3 degrees of freedom, and it's not 32 MB of memory, by the way, that you get, it's 32 GB. So I'm so sorry I made that mistake in the video, and I only got to know about it later on. So some of the specs, let me go to the product page. So it has a Qualcomm XR1, which is more powerful than the Qualcomm Snapdragon in the Oculus Quest. So that's going to be very interesting to see. The difference is because, okay, you do need a NOLO station. I'll show you what the NOLO looks like. So DPVR sent me also the E3 4K station, which I have not done an unboxing for, but I have opened it up. It's a really big box, and it's actually a gaming combo. So I'm not going to do the unboxing of the E3 4K. I just want to show you the NOLO station. Let me show it to you. Oh, this came off. Came off too, okay. Oh, okay, it's in underneath. Okay, there we go. So basically this is the NOLO thing. You can buy a DPVR P1 Pro 4K combo. So this basically will go on your headset, and it will enable your headset to become 6 DoF. They're actually going to send me an adapter that you put on the headset, which I don't have. So although I could just use some sticky tape, and I could actually put it on the P1 Pro, and then it will become 6 DoF. So I could actually do that, but I'm not going to do it tonight because perhaps I need to install some things and all this kind of stuff. So that will take some time. So today we're just going to focus on the 3 DoF and see how it goes, you know. Hopefully it's good. I really hope that it feels very light, the box. So hopefully the headset's light. Although it is light, because I did put it on. I forgot that I already did an official unboxing video. No, it is quite light. Comparing to the Oculus Go, it's quite light. So let me just close this box. Right, there we go. And let me bring an Oculus Go so that we can compare it. I have an Oculus Quest here. Then we have an Oculus Go here. And then we'll have the DPVR, so we can actually compare it. All right, let me just make sure the sound is still working okay. Oh, okay, yeah, let me get the square thing off. Okay. It should be gone now, hopefully. The square is my focus. Should be gone. Yes, it's gone. Okay, cool. Thanks for that. Appreciate it. Any feedback you have in terms of the... hi, Chris. Chris Richardson, thanks for that. All right, so we're just going to open it up. So when you open it up for the first time inside, it will come in like a little pouch thing to protect it. It won an award for best design at IF something. I haven't really researched it. I'm not quite sure what the award means, but I think it's a Chinese, because DPVR is a Chinese company that used to be called Deepun, and I met them through Facebook, by the way. So good coincidence. And then I asked them, hey, can you send me a headset? You know, like I didn't even know they would send me anything. And they said, yeah, sure, why not? Although it took a while, they didn't say yes straight away. I had to keep hassling them and hassling them and hassling them, knocking on their door like God knows how many times. And then also, okay, I already unboxed this, so sorry for the... Let me just... There's another box that will come inside, which is another black box like this. And in the black box, you'll have another box. In a box within a box. So you have the charger. So of course I took it out because I had to charge it to make sure that we have enough battery for today, for the live power turn on. So the charger, they have an Asian version and they also have a Western version. And by the way, apparently inside of the DPVR software, they have a Chinese version and also a European Western version. So they do have an English version for the software to run outside of China. And they do a lot of promotion in especially Korea and Japan. So basically what they're trying to do is they're trying to overtake the Asian market, comparing to Facebook and Oculus. Oculus are trying to focus on the Western market, whilst DPVR are trying to focus on the Asian market. So that's basically what's going on. And that's probably why you haven't heard of them that much, or maybe not at all even. Compared to us in Asia, we're very familiar with DPVR. I don't want to sound like a salesman, okay? But basically they're China's largest manufacturer for enterprise and consumer virtual reality hardware, not just headsets. Basically they do all the VR chairs, like in all the VR arcades, all these kind of special VR 4D, 5D or 6D cinemas and all these kind of things. That's probably done by DPVR. DPVR are basically the leaders in that space. So now they're trying to diversify and also provide more to the consumer with their VR headsets. So the other thing that you'll find in the box is you'll get batteries, which are these are AAA, right? Yeah, these are AAA batteries. They're not AA. So these are AAA. And in the Oculus, of course, you get AA batteries. So AAA. So these are the small ones. I don't know if you can see. My camera will focus. Yeah, there we go. So this is a AAA battery compared to the AA. So you also get, of course, you also get the remote. Okay, there we go. So, oh my God, I'm so sorry. Everything's falling, great. But at least I have carpet, so nothing's gonna break. Plus I have sponge below the carpet. So yeah, so you have the remote. It doesn't have a strap. It didn't come with a strap, so I didn't see a strap. So it's strapless. But if you use the Nolo system, it comes with 2 controllers as well. So the Nolo have the strap. So if you go into 6DoF, then you can use with the strap. But this one doesn't seem to have the strap. So I'm going to put the batteries inside first. So everything you're seeing now is very much for the first time. So whatever impressions I'm going to give you, except for putting the headset on itself. Of course, I put it on for the video. Okay. All right, so I see like a little flashing going on. Don't know if you see it. So there's a little flashing going on the remote. So this is probably telling me that it's powered on, it's turned on. So I don't know if it comes off or not. There's only two buttons, a back button and a home button, and a trigger also. So very similar to the Oculus Go, I guess. I do wish my lens would. Okay. So yeah, so very similar to the Oculus Go. So you have the home button, the back button, the trigger. Here you have home, back, and trigger also. All right. Now, one thing that I did do, I mentioned this at the beginning of the video. I put some clear care lens protectors on my VR headset first. So I let it set for 2 days. And there are no, I don't know if you can see, there are no bubbles. Everything is clear. No bubbles whatsoever. So I do exactly the same on my Oculus Go and my Oculus Quest. Every headset that I have, excuse me, I put some clear care on it. It's basically like for your iPhone. So you just place it on with some water and a special spray that they send you. I did a video on this, so do go and check out the clear care video on how to install it on your VR headset, because I wear specs and it's so easy to scratch these lenses. They will get scratched so easily, and once you scratch them, that's it, you're done. And I actually had this issue with my first Oculus Quest, can you believe it? Sorry, Oculus Go, not Quest, and I scratched it and I don't really use it anymore because unfortunately it's really annoying, so I had to get a replacement for it. So since that day I learned my lesson. I just put it on straight first before I even power on my headset. Now the difference between this headset and the Oculus Quest, the first time that you will take out your Quest, it will smell like there's a really bad smell. Well, for me anyway, and many other people. When I mean bad smell, I mean a chemical smell. So when you smell the thing here, there's a bad chemical smell, very strong smell. So normally what I did with the Oculus Quest, every Quest that I got, I used to have, because I had a VR business, so I had to have more than one headset. Every Quest that I bought really smelled so bad, like it really was a strong smell. So I put them out for 4 days just to air them out, even sometimes a week, before I put them on my face. But with the DPVR, sorry, no smell whatsoever. And also with the Oculus Go, no smell whatsoever too. So I just want to point that out for those who are not familiar. So yeah, so this is what the headset looks like. You probably saw what it looks like if you watched the unboxing music video that I did. So this is what it looks like. I try not to touch here because it is very prone to, it looks beautiful. It really does look beautiful, I have to admit. I do like the gradient color kind of thing going on here. It's pretty cool. But it is prone to fingerprints. Yeah, I just want to make sure everything's working still. Okay, cool. So yeah, so you will get fingerprints on it. It does look beautiful, but do be aware of that. So that's why in the unboxing video I put gloves on, because when I was shooting it, I realized very quickly that my fingerprints were everywhere, and I thought, no, this cannot do in the video. So I then washed it and put my gloves on. Okay, so let me just get a lens cleaner thing to clean the lenses. Okay, so I have not powered it on. It's gonna be my first time. There's also, I noticed that when I plugged it in to charge, it was actually already charged. And I wasn't sure if it was charged like maybe a little bit. You notice how most electronic products, when you buy them, they're a bit charged so that you can, whatever, try them on, test them at a shop or something like that. But it was actually fully charged already. So I know because I left it on for about 20 minutes or half an hour on the charger, and it was still green. So that means it was probably, fully charged. So that's the good thing. The other thing that I noticed when I was actually doing when I was putting the Clear Care lens protection on it, it's actually really hard to remove the rings. Removing the black rings here, these things, they gave me some spare. These rings here, on camera if you could focus please. Okay, so these rings are actually really hard to take on and to take off. Really hard, like I had to use a knife, seriously. I could not do it with my fingers. I had to use a knife or a screwdriver, sorry, and to actually pop them off, because it was really hard to pop these off. There's also a Chinese, so to remove the thing is very easy though. You just remove it like so. You just take it off, that's it. And then you have the facial replacement cover. I'm going to talk about the facial replacement differently because in a little moment, because there is a difference between this one and also the one from Oculus. And I'll tell you the pros and cons of this one, okay? So to put it back, you just pop it in. And then I just have to pop these things under the lens. It's actually pretty easy, it's pretty fast. You don't need to take the rings cover, the plastic rings around the lenses. You don't need to remove them to put the facial interface. But if you do need to remove the if you need to remove the rings around the lenses because you want to put some lens protectors or something like that, you're gonna have a pain in the ass, in the butt. It's gonna be a pain in the butt, for sure. I'm gonna be non-biased, guys. I know this was sponsored and they sent me the thing, but believe me, if I'm not happy with the product, you will know. All the games that people send me for review, I'm completely unbiased. I don't say, yeah, it's fantastic because I was sent to it. For example, Pixel Ripped 1995, I'm very sorry, but not for me. You can go and watch the live stream as to why. I think it's well made, but honestly speaking, I got really bored so fast. I'm really glad I didn't buy it, to be honest. So, you know, but if the game is good, I will tell you it's a good VR experience. If the product is good, I will tell you that it's a good experience. Like for example, the AMVR bag that they sent me, the leather one, it's okay. It's not great, but it's okay. But the charger that they sent me is fantastic. So there you go, you know. I will be completely unbiased with my reviews. All right, so the other thing is they also have an Asian version of the facial interface. So the Asian one, as you can see, doesn't have a nose at the bottom here. It's missing a nose, and also it's more flat. So this is meant more for the Asian market, or for those who have a flatter face. And then the one that we're trying has the actual nose padding here, and it's a bit more curved, okay? All right, let's try this. So I'm gonna turn on the power button now. If you have any questions, do leave them down. How much does it retail for? Oh, okay, good question. Okay, let me go to my WeChat. So without the Nolo, we have the answer from the actual sales director. Okay. So the retail price is $469 US.
Price will list all other retail stores. That's the shipping price. So that requires.
Yeah, so the retail price is $469 US, but that's going to be without the Nolo. So the Nolo, I'm trying to find out how much is actually the Nolo extra. I don't know if it's $100 US or $200 US extra. So I'm trying to ask them, but they're not really getting back to me on this. But I will get the price of the Nolo also. And we will do a separate video on the Nolo and how it works. because it's also supposed to work with the Oculus Go. Your Oculus Go, if you're a Go user, is supposed to be 6DoF also if you use the Nolo. So I never had the opportunity to use Nolo with it. So we'll definitely use the Go with the Nolo and also the DPVR with the Nolo. And then we'll do some comparison videos to see which one is, which one's best. The strap is black. It looks nice. I mean, the design is really good, guys. Okay, I have to admit, it's very light. Compared to the Quest, it's much lighter. Really much lighter. I don't have a scale with me, so I can't give you an exact number. But this is 350 grams. I can go online. Where's my phone? There. Okay, let me find out the weight of the Oculus Go. Or if any of you know, do type in the comments. Oculus Go weight. Okay, so the Oculus Go is 468 grams and the DPVR is 350 grams, if I'm not wrong. Let me just go back to check on the website. It does feel lighter though, I'll tell you that. I'll give you that. Okay. I think it is 350 grams. I'm pretty sure it is. Okay, so there are some other differences now. As you know, the Oculus Go and the Oculus Quest. Oculus Quest comes with 64 gigabytes of memory. The Oculus Go have two, right? They have 32 and 64, I think. Now, the difference with the Oculus Go is that you can add storage space with the micro USB. This has been done. You can go and check Remarcus's channel. He used to do a lot of Go videos, and he explains how to do it. I haven't done a video on that. But the DPVR has two ways to add memory to it. Okay, the first one is there's a little, I don't know if you can see it. There's a little latch here underneath the headset, and you can actually put a micro USB thing here up to as much as you want, 2 gigabyte micro USB even. So you could basically store memory here. So if you download anything from onto your device and you need extra storage space, it's a bit like Samsung phones, which enable you to put a micro USB and then you can access your data or your media via your Samsung micro USB card. So it's exactly the same thing. So I like that. However, we do need to I'll be doing some tests to see, does that impact latency and all these kind of things? And also, what kind of apps or what kind of media can I store on the micro USB? Can I store apps, or can I only store pictures or video? These kind of things. So I'm going to find out all that information for you guys. And then within the next, 2, 3, 4 weeks, I will be rolling out some videos to provide more information about those kind of things as well. Sorry, micro SD, yes, you're right. I'm so lucky to have you guys. Phantom, hi, how are you doing? Nice to see you. Yes, thanks, Chris. So basically this guy, right? Just want to say the right things. My English and my French, they get mixed up sometimes. So this is my GoPro. So in my GoPro, there we go. So yeah, so basically this guy. Micro SD card, you're absolutely right. There we go. So yeah, so you can basically just put it inside there. Like so, it's inside now. So there you go. I suppose for storing pictures and video, of course, it's a no-brainer. You can definitely do that. So the question is, and music, the question is, can I store, you know, Oculus apps and, can I store VR apps on it or not? That's really what I need to find out. Also, a lot of VR apps are actually quite heavy. Some of them are like 1 gig or 2 gigs. So if you have a micro SD card that's less than that, obviously it's not going to be able to store it. Okay, so what else can I tell you out of the bat? Apparently it uses Viveport in order to stream the apps, but you're supposed to be able to use Steam VR also and stream apps from your PC. So I don't know if that is with the Nolo or if it's straight out of the bat. So, you know, we'll test that out and I'll let you know more information about that as time goes by. There's a volume button here. There's a back button here also. And then there's also a button here. I'm not quite sure what this button here does yet. There's a button here. I'm basically discovering this thing like you know. So I'm not an expert, I'm not a sales guy for DPVR. So I'm going to discover, there is an explanation here, so I have it. So this button is, oh, it's a touchpad. Oh, cool. So you have a touchpad, like a mouse button. Here, this is a touchpad, so you can basically move around. So that's cool. What else? You can also import data via micro USB port. And also, by the way, depending on the country that you're in, apparently they offer a model with a USB-C. So you could actually plug in a USB port in the headset. Depending on the country that you're in, they will provide a different type of memory slot. That's what I was told. There's an earphone jack, voice button. Oh, they have a voice button. Yeah, I think it's just, what they mean is there's a voice, a microphone. This is the microphone port here. And then what else? That's all I can tell you out of the bat. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to power it on first. And then what I could do is I could probably hook it up to the computer and then use ADB to then show you what I see. I would imagine it's going to be exactly the same thing as the Oculus Go. So then I just need to plug in from here to the PC and then you could see. I mean, technically speaking, that should be possible. So let me just power it on first and see things. And then let you know how let me just power it on. So the power button is on the left-hand side, which I'm used to the right-hand side with the Oculus Quest. So I'm just going to fire it on. Okay, so the first thing that you see is a logo of DPVR logo, which is this logo here. So you'll see this coming up. So I have the English version of the DPVR headset, not the Chinese version. So at the moment, I can only compare it with the Oculus Go, not really the Quest. Although I could compare the graphics of the Quest, because it's supposed to be better, high resolution. It's 4K resolution in both eyes. Okay, so I can't hear any sound at the moment. Let me see if I need to up the volume. It's very comfortable for those with glasses, by the way. Okay, I can hear some sound now. So I'm inside the menu, which is a home. So what I'm going to try and do is I'm going to try and hook it up to my computer and see whether I could pass the image to you. Okay, let me go and see if I can do that. Let me just give you, before I do that, maybe my first impressions in terms of what it feels like to put it on. Okay, maybe I'll do that first. Okay, first things first, there's no IPD changing things. The cursor is not really moving. There's no thing at the moment here. There's more room here, by the way, compared to the Oculus Quest. There's definitely some, you know, I can put my fingers inside here, okay? Just to let you know, I can definitely put my fingers here. And also, yes, I can see below too, but that's normal, that's most VR headsets. But what I'm really surprised is that when, let me just check that the sound is working, because I don't want to be talking without you hearing. Okay, the sound is working. Hello, test 1 2, test 1 2. Test 1 2. My microphone working. Be on. Test 1 2. There's a big lag. Test 1 2. Okay, it's working. Great. So I will answer your questions in just a minute. Just give me a second. So what I wanted the point I was trying to make across is I can put my fingers here. So to me, it feels, even though the headset is actually very comfortable, I'm wearing really large glasses, and I don't know if you noticed, but I developed a really, you know, marks here and here. That's because I don't have other glasses, and we're on the lockdown. I can't buy new glasses. Technically, I could go online and buy them, but then I have to do the test to get the right glass, right, the right lenses. So I have to wait until the shops are open. So the Oculus Quest has been pressing my glasses on my face. It's actually very uncomfortable. The Oculus Go is very comfortable with my glasses because it's a bigger frame. And the DPVR is also very comfortable with my glasses on too. But I was very worried that light would be coming in here. Now, let me show you my setup. So I give you a little bit of, so you can understand a little bit my setup. So I have a lot of lights, okay, that are on at the moment. I have 3 lights on. Okay, so basically I want to talk about light streaks, light coming into the headset. Okay, so yes, there's plenty of space here, but there's no light coming in, so that's really good. If I turn around and the lights are facing me now, I can definitely see light coming in for sure, yes. But to be honest with you, it's pretty much the same as the Oculus Quest. Oculus Quest, I also get light coming in. And as I said, I just showed you, there's a lot of lights up. And it's not jarring, like it's not blinding me or disturbing me, or it's okay. I mean, it's not, yes, there's light coming in for sure, but it's okay. It's not, does it disturb me? Not really. Why? Because the same thing happens with the Oculus Quest, so I'm used to that. And then when I'm facing the light, there's no light coming in. So any light that's bouncing off the green screen or the black thing, the black screen, there's no light coming in, so that's good. So I'm happy about that. And then for the rest, I'm going to have to adjust it because it's not, unfortunately for me, it's not clear right now. Okay, if my glasses... So I'm just trying to adjust it because it's not actually clear for me inside. The text is not clear. It can be clear because it is clear, obviously it's clear. It's just that the way the headset is on my face, is not making me see it clearly, is what I'm trying to say. So things are actually blurry for me, to be honest. And that's because probably the mold of the foam maybe is just I mean, the foam is very comfortable. It's quite soft. It's a very different foam to the Oculus Go and the Oculus Quest. But unfortunately, I'm gonna have to get used to, like, find a way to position it, because it's just not clear for me, unfortunately. I can't get it to be clear unless I move it away from my face. Okay, it's a bit better now. But it's still not there. Okay, I'm gonna have to get used to it and then try to move it around. If I have any more issues, I'll let you know. Okay, what I'm gonna do now is I'm going to hook it up to the computer and see whether I can show you what I see. Okay, so let's go to the computer.
Love is love. Love is love.
So I'm just going to plug in the micro USB thing inside the headset. Okay, it's plugged in. So, ADB, is it gonna work? I have no idea if this is gonna work or not, guys. Okay, it sees it. So SCRCPY. Let me just do screen copy. If it comes up. Yes, you can see what I see. Awesome. All right, let me see if I can actually make it wireless, which would be even more fantastic. So I have to go here. Okay, cool. Let's see if it works. Okay, it doesn't work. Okay, so I have to keep plug it in. I can't do it wirelessly, so never mind. So SCRCPY. Okay, there you go. So at least you'll be able to see the thing. Let me just go here. Let me get rid of... Sorry, I'm trying to make it so that you can see the entire screen. So let me go to... It's gone dark. Okay, that's the sensor. So let me just get rid of this, get rid of the music. I'm going to image. Display capture, okay. Right, got it. All right, I don't have two monitors switched on at the moment, unfortunately. Your French is far worse than my English. Okay, well, that's good to know, Chris. Hi, Keonisi, how you doing? Press every button and it will unlock Cortana. Awesome. Hi, XR Dirty. Welcome. All right, so let me just put some tape on top of the sensor so that the sensor doesn't go black, because it went black because the sensor is, it doesn't think there's a head on it. Okay, I'm just putting some tape on the sensor. Give me a minute. Thank you very much for your patience, guys. Appreciate it. Okay, there we go. So that's the first thing. Then let me just bring a light. Okay. All right, I'm just going to bring the camera over. All right, sorry for all the rattling and the noise. So I don't have an extension to my cord, so it's going to be quite tight for me, but I'm going to show you. All right, let me go to the here. Okay, so I wish. So display capture, Windows capture. Okay. Okay, there we go. That's better. Now I can do my arranging. And then capture. No. Where's the Canon? Okay, here we go. It's here. Okay, voila, finally. And then my Canon, where are you? Here. Okay. Okay, why can't you see the camera? I don't know. Sorry guys, I'm just trying to get the camera up and running. Capture. I don't know why it's not working. Oh, okay, there it is. All right, so that'll be there. And then where's the, there we go, here we go. Okay, and then this we can delete. We can hide it. Okay, there we go. Now it makes a bit more sense. You can see stuff. So that's cool. All right, so let's do this. Now, because the resolution of the actual system inside is different than the settings I normally use for the Quest, that's why it's a bit curved on the display there. There's probably more information. In fact, let me see if I can get more information out of it. When I put it on for the very first time, it looks very clear, I have to admit. No, I don't want to change that. Okay, never mind, I can't change it. So, okay, so I'm gonna put the headset on. My cord is very short. Okay, before I put it on, let me just see, make sure everything's working with you. Okay. So as you can see, the first thing that you're seeing is basically the menu. So English, confirm. Okay, it seems that the remote is not working, so to get things, how do I confirm? So to confirm, I point my head to confirm. Oh, and I have to click the multi thing there. The thing on the side of the headset. I don't know if you can see that. So this part here. So to confirm, so adjust where until clearly see the picture. So basically what they've done is they have translated all the Chinese into English. But unfortunately, I mean, my English is not perfect, as you guys know, but I think their English also some grammatical errors, but you just have to, give them some leadway, because the Chinese sometimes can, not think that English is so important, so they might make some mistakes here and there. But I'm sure they'll improve. And believe me, the Chinese are extremely smart people, so it's not because of the English sometimes not perfect that it means they're not smart. Okay, adjust where until clearly see the picture below. Are you guys reading that? So that's a pretty haha moment, I would say. Okay, so I have to adjust what? Oh, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so maybe that's why it wasn't. Okay, let me adjust it. So I tap the 1. Oh, 1 is the thing. Oh, okay. 2. Okay, adjust where until clearly see. What do I adjust? Is it I have to adjust my headset? Okay, this is unclear, so I don't know if I have to adjust my headset or if there's something I need to press somewhere, because there's no, okay, my remote is here. But I have to say, guys, that unfortunately for me right now, is still very blurry. Like it's, I don't know what to do about that. I don't know what to tell you guys about this. Is it a software issue, or is it you know, a headset issue? Because when I position my headset, basically when I bend the headset away from my face, so I tilt the headset upwards. Don't know if you can see on the camera. Then it becomes clear. But when I put the headset on my face, it's just not clear, you know. And that really annoys me. That really bugs me that I can't see clearly. I don't know how to explain it. Like if I had spent 500 US including Nolo and it wasn't clear, I would be so mad. Okay, it's clearer now. But it's still not super clear. So okay, I'm gonna have to tell DPVR about this. Okay, so I'm just gonna confirm and continue. All right, so you have to basically use this thing. Please pair the 3DOF controller for a better experience. Okay, so it's detecting it. So I have to press and hold return home and return and home button together. Redetect, okay. So point the controller straight ahead, press the home button to calibrate. Okay, so you can see the, oh, actually, by the way, this screen is not as blurry, so perhaps it was a graphical issue, I'm not quite sure. My controller is definitely not blurry. It is crystal clear, my controller. So I think it was basically this thing here is what's blurry. So I will tell the DPVR people that they need to seriously improve the clarity of the UI. Okay, so you can see the controller. So press and hold. So it's working exactly like the Oculus Go, basically. When I point it, it feels at the right place. It does feel the right place, so the controller doesn't feel like it's away from me or something like that. And it works, so that's great. It's fantastic. I'm happy that the controller works. That's so funny. Guys, I've lived in China for 10 years, so when I tell you that I'm happy something's working, there's a reason for that. A lot of things didn't work in China. Oh man, it was such an epic experience living there, I'll tell you that. Okay, so what I can tell you now is that now that I know that my controller is crystal clear, but the rest is blurry. So, okay, let me look at the screen and see whether it looks blurry on the screen for you. Let me just remove the headset quickly. So it's not choppy, by the way. The only reason why it looks a bit choppy on the recording, that's probably because of the connection between OBS and the headset. What kind of VR company did I have? Just let me type it. It was called VR Parties. So I had anyway, you can go and check it out yourself later. But it's no longer running now because obviously the lockdown, I had to close it down. And I had to sell, basically what I did is I sold all my headsets because, you know, people need them and they were just going to stay in my cases there and do nothing. So I basically sold them all to, I sold three headsets in total, and I'm still trying to sell 2 Go's, and then I'll buy them again later in the future. So, okay, but coming back to the DPVR thing, it looks clear on the screen, right? It looks really nice on the screen, but in the headset, it looks blurry. So the home environment actually looks blurry on the headset. Just to let you know, actually here you can see it's not clear, right? It's not super clear. So the bar there doesn't look super clear. But this is the home environment that they provide you with to begin with. But the actual controller, so let me just point the HMD. Okay, let me see if you can see the controller. Okay, so if I point towards the controller is clear. There's no issue with the controller whatsoever. So it's basically the environment. The environment is blurry. So this is definitely something that I think the Chinese are gonna have to work on. And it's possible that you can change your environment. I don't know, I need to test. So I'm just giving you my first thoughts, my first impressions, so that if you did get this headset, you'll be able to know, frankly, I don't want to give you false promises if there aren't, things to talk about. So, okay, so let's continue the setup. All right, so let me click on, what else do I need to do? Number 4. Okay, so I have to hook up to my network. Okay, so let me, okay, for this I'm gonna have to disconnect. Sorry about that, guys. Well, I won't disconnect, I'll just, let me just black it out. I'm just gonna hook up to my connection, to my wireless connection. Okay. Where's the shift button? Oh, here, okay. All right, so I'm just typing the password. I like the UI a lot though. Okay, I'm hooked up, so let me show you what you see next. There you go. So this is the English version of whatever. Let me just adjust the strap, because okay, the strap should be at the back of my head, not at the front of the top of my head. So okay, so you see some spelling mistakes there, although I make plenty too. Register Viveport account. Enjoy abundant VR application. So I think they need to get a translator. Maybe I should help them to find a translator to help them to get this better. So register Viveport account. Okay, I'm supposed to be registered already, so I need to ask him what is my password and stuff. Let me ask him quickly. I feel very bad to disturb him now. All right, so I'm just asking him if he sent me the Viveport account details. I'm doing live stream. Okay, so basically the way that this headset works is through Viveport. And you can also, as I mentioned before, hook up to your Steam VR. But in order to do Steam VR, I think you need to do this via the Nolo. So we will have to do this next time. Viveport to register, I think, if I'm not wrong, you do have to pay a subscription, but let me go and see if I can register for free. Like maybe there's a free thing and we can download things like AltSpace or those free apps. Let me go and see very quickly. So let me just put it there. Okay, Viveport. Sign in. Oh, start free trial. Okay, they have a free trial. So Viveport have a free trial. Let me just show you on the computer. Let me add another window for you guys. Ooh, sorry about that. Oh, I have to. Can I display? No, I can't. Okay, never mind. So let me go to full screen and then let me go to here. Okay, you should be able to see it. Yeah, basically I just switched on the DPVR. I'm doing a live stream. So they're asking me in the setup process to register for Viveport. So I'm going to register as a free trial because they have a free trial anyway. But do send me the account details so that I can access, whatever games I need to access and all these kind of things. Okay, so start free trial. Let me go here. Hey Alex, how's it going? Thanks for joining. We're doing the live stream of DPVR. Hi Clueless Dad Gamer. Is this like Google Cardboard? No, not at all. At the moment, it's more like the Oculus Go because out of the box, it's a 3 degree of freedom headset. So you need a, let me just change the stream. Okay, here we go. So, sorry if you missed the beginning part. So basically we did the unboxing, putting the batteries in the remote, and then I showed everybody what are the steps, what you see for the very first time inside. So let me look at you guys. So I showed how you do the process of the installation process of what you see for the first time inside. So they're gonna ask you some things like this. Let me show you. So this is the remote. This is what it looks like inside. So they ask you things like select your language, then adjust your headset. But there's no IPD, so you have to basically adjust. Maybe there's something I need to do here. I don't know. I'm going to ask the manufacturer what is it I'm supposed to be doing at stage 2 because I don't really understand. And then you calibrate the remote, and then you do your Wi-Fi, and then you have to register to Viveport if you don't have an account with them. So Viveport are subscription based. You pay a monthly fee. I believe that during the Corona, they actually provided a really cool deal, which was something like $2 something per month. I can't remember exactly. I don't know if it's still on or not. I think it was until May something, but anyway, I'll go and check it out. And so that's that. So let me just go back to the Viveport. So out of the box, it is freed off, and you need this thing. Let me just show you. You need the Nolo thing. Let me show you. Okay, here we go. All right, I'm back. So I mentioned before, it's not much lighter than the Go. The Go is 500 grams or 468 grams. This headset is actually 350 grams, so it does feel lighter in the hand. The design is much nicer than the Oculus Go, so in terms of aesthetic, it is nicer. But in terms of display at the moment, I'm having some issues because the home is actually quite blurry for me. And also the UI here, like here, is also blurry for me. So so I need to talk to the manufacturer and tell them that, because maybe no one told them before that it looked blurry. Like here, it's not clear, it's not crystal clear. And the resolution of the, there's definitely, I don't feel there's any, what's it called? You know, the thing that makes you look like there's a thing in front of you. What's the technical name? I forgot. So sorry, I forgot. There's no, you don't feel any, I forgot the name anyway. So for $6, you need to put this on the headset. Okay, so this is the Nolo, and then you have to put it on top like this. And then it will become $6. Okay, and then the Nolo is extra, and I'm trying to get the costing for it also because they still haven't told me. But the Nolo comes with two controllers, which are $6 controllers. So this controller here is $3. So at the moment I can only compare it to the Oculus Go, to be honest. And then you have the sensor that comes with the thing. Okay, I don't want, why is this on? Okay, it's off. All right, let me put this down. So let's continue. Let me go to the Viveport. So I hope this gives you a good summary of what we were doing just now. It's not super cheap and requires extra bits. Yes, I completely agree with you. I completely agree with you. The only reason why it's not cheap is because it's a 4K display, and also because you can add extra memory by putting a micro SD card and also micro USB, is that right? So, but it's only 32 gigabytes to begin with, so I don't know what is the biggest micro SD card, to be honest. I don't think there's like 1 terabyte, right? It doesn't exist, right? So I think you're right on that point. Screen door effect, thank you very much, Jesper, and thanks for joining. Clueless Dad Gamer, thank you also. Yes, screen door effect, that's right. So I definitely agree with you on that one. So I need to test the actual games and see whether there's actually a really huge difference. But in terms of screen door effect, there's already a big difference between the Go and the DPVR. I can definitely see some screen door effect with the Oculus Go, but with the DPVR, I really can't. Like, I really, really could not. So it is much clearer, I do have to say that. But let's say that we run out of Oculus Quests and there's no alternative. Then this maybe is a good alternative, you know, because they are available at the moment. All right, let's go to the Viveport page. So $12.99 per month. Let me just try the free trial. Disable cookie settings detected. Okay. Need help? Why is there always an extra step to stuff? Oh man. Okay, let me try to see if I can register inside directly without having to go to the website. So let me just go here. Here, okay. Let's go back inside. Where did I put the remote? Here, okay. All right. So, okay, register. Okay, so it's leading me to another page. Sign up. Okay, so they ask you to put your phone number. Okay. Well, my phone number is actually public domain, so that's fine. But please don't spam me, guys. Next. Okay, so I should be receiving an SMS apparently. Let me check my phone. Yes, I did. So it's asking me to click a link to sign up. So I'm going to click the link on my phone. So it's redirecting me to the Vive website. Let me put the headset down so I can actually see what I'm doing. Oh, you guys can't see this section. Okay. So basically they redirected me to, they asked me to put my phone number inside. So email address. All right, I'm just putting in the things. All right, I'm almost done. VR Essentials. Okay. I really don't understand why apps ask you for your birthday. I mean, I know it's a marketing thing, but I never put the right birthday in there. All right, and then the CAPTCHA, create account. Okay, so it's showing a white screen at the moment. Location, yes. Marketing, no, I don't want to receive your marketing things. Agree, yes. Okay, finish. Okay, sign up successful. You can put the headset back on. All right, so I'm going to put the headset back on. And it's asking me to click next. Oh, next. Oops. And now it's actually asking me to sign in. So it still shows a white screen on the computer, so no issue about that. It will probably show again once I log in. So basically it's asking me to log in now. Okay, where's the at here? Okay, at gmail.com. So you can register using your phone number, or you can register using your email address. Okay, but for some reason it created spaces. Why? Can I have English? Ah, English, okay. So it's basically when you log in, it's in Chinese, so you have to press the English bar for things to work properly. Right, so I need to put my email address again. Sorry about that, guys, just something I need to do. Okay, marketing, and then the @ Gmail at gmail.com. All right, and then I need to put in the password. All right, I'm almost done. Another 4 words, 4 letters. Okay, and it should be good to go. So now it's just spooling Everything's gone black now, and I'm back inside of the main menu. So do you guys see the main menu? Yes, you do. Okay, so then I just click on finish, I guess. There we go, click finish. So everything's gone black. And now I see the DPVR logo again, which is clear. So it's definitely a UI issue. Definitely the home is blurry. Definitely the UI are blurry for sure. Okay, so now you can see the UI for the very first time, and it's not clear. I have to be very honest with you guys. It is not clear at all. The resolution needs to be worked. This part up there, you can probably see where I'm pointing. That is crystal clear. That is very clear up there. This is not clear. This is not clear. This one is clear, but this one is blurry. So I have to say that if I'm going to spend $600 in total, including maybe the Nolo thing, I would definitely not be a happy camper at this moment in time. So maybe it's something that I missed. So I need to, because there was stage 2, they asked me to calibrate something and I wasn't quite sure what it meant. So it is possible that I missed a step. I will ask the manufacturer. And you can see the amount of storage space that you have here. So after the installation of the software and all these kind of things, it comes at 32 gigabytes inside the headset. But you can see that I only have 19 gigabytes left. So yeah. Okay, so basically these are the, let's just look around and see what's there. Let me see if you guys had any questions or anything at the moment also. Right. So I'm just looking at the comments to see if you guys actually wrote anything, because there's a little delay between what between the stream and what I'm saying. Okay, it doesn't look like. Think you can get. Okay, maybe it's possible. I would need to research what's the biggest SD card you could get, and then you can pop it in. All right, so let's just look around, see what's there. Let's just explore together. So you have YouTube. Okay, great. 2B, I'm not quite sure what that is. Maybe it's the equivalent of YouTube by the Chinese version. Vir, I don't know if you guys are familiar with what Vir is, but basically it's a Chinese version of, it's a Chinese content distribution channel where you can find a lot of Asian-based content, videos, a lot of VR 360 stuff also. So this is a Chinese-based thing. Comics V, okay, I'm not quite sure what that is. We can go and look at that later. So Viveport, let's go and explore Viveport because I want to see whether we could download, for example, AltSpace through Viveport, and I'm pretty sure you should be able to, right? Let me just remove the, okay, let me just let it load. Okay, we're inside Viveport. Okay, continue. The home in Viveport is also blurry. I have to say that the home environment reminds me really of the Oculus Go. Really does. Let me turn on my Oculus Go. I'm just going to be very curious about this. Let's turn on the Oculus Go. Let's do a little comparison. Because actually the Oculus Go is not bad, you know, guys. I mean, quite seriously, it was my first VR headset. And I was extremely pleasantly surprised when I first got it. It's how I started the channel. That's why I have the Oculus Go and the logo, the branding of the channel. So I just want to compare the home environment of the Go with the home environment of what you're seeing right now inside. I want to see whether it's as blurry or if actually it was different in the Oculus Go. Let me get my Go. No. Oh my God, you cannot compare it. The Go UI is amazingly sharp. My God. You cannot compare the Oculus Go right now because the Oculus Go is amazingly sharp. I mean, my God, it's such an amazing difference. Wow. I mean, you know, when you wear a headset for a long time and you lose that feeling of the first time, you know what I mean? Like you lose that wow factor when you first put on your VR headset. Believe me, I just got the wow factor again. That's how different the Go is in terms of comparing the DPVR Home and the Go Home. The Go Home is extremely sharp, absolutely everywhere. The home environment is extremely sharp, and also the UI is extremely sharp. So I have to say that hands down, the Go is much more worth than the DPVR right now. But this is just the home environment. So let's go and try and see if we can find some apps we can try. Okay, where's the controller? Here it is. Please confirm your location. Confirm, yes, Singapore. Excuse me? Even the Viveport Home is so blurry, I don't understand. The UI is also okay. The things that you see right now, right? Let me see if there's any sound to this thing. Okay, the sound buttons are here. Okay, I can't hear any sound, so I think it's soundless. Okay, these are sharper. Definitely an improvement between the Vive Home and the Viveport Home and the DPVR Home. Big difference. This is much sharper, but it's still not comparable to the Oculus Go. In fact, I think it's over sharp because it's kind of jagged. Okay. So try, okay, there's a free trial. So let me go and see if I can do the free trial right now. I hope I don't have to put my credit card to do a free trial because that would be very annoying. Okay, I just want to see, are you sure you want to cancel your order? Yes. Okay, it says view available title. So let me go to here first. Okay, so we have, is there old space? That would be great if old space, oh, let me go to free. It's all blurry. This is clear, but this is blurry. This is definitely blurry. Okay, Firefox, all right. Is there alt space? It'd be great to see. Is there any apps in here that you want me to click on, by the way? Let me know. There are 4 pages of free stuff. This is Chinese, okay. VR Cube, looks interesting. Oh, virtual speech. I did a tutorial on that. Page 3, okay. And then the last page, free stuff. Okay. And back to page 1. Let me click on maybe this one. Let me see if you guys typed anything you want me to try. All right, let's go here. Adventure spaces, space, adventures in space. Free, okay. Download. There's supposed to be 5 hours of battery life, by the way, guys, just to let you know. So I'm not sure if the app that I'm downloading for free right now is a Viveport app or if it's downloading, because I'm supposed to register for the free trial. So I think the free stuff that I'm downloading right now is on the DPVR, not on the Viveport account. Okay, so it's taking some time to download. So at the moment we have 85% of battery life. Okay, 2%. Okay, this is sharper. Okay. The background is definitely, I don't know if you can see, there's a little bit of there's a bit of black on the sides of the, when I rotate my head. Sorry, I hope it doesn't give you a headache. But you can see some black stuff while it's downloading. Okay, it's going to take a while to download. Let me see if I can cancel the download. And let me see if I can download something else that might be faster.
Here's the global
Okay, there's
content
sound.
community
There's
with
sound.
massive HDVR videos, photos, and interactive experience. With VR, you can wander the streets of Tokyo.
Okay, I can turn down the volume, but it's not telling me how much volume. There's no like there's no numbers when you turn things down. The sound is okay. It's not too bad. I mean, there's no. I'm not using headphones.
For channels and interactive
It's a bit on the high side.
content to watch online. Quickly find the content
Okay, it installed much faster.
Infinity and beyond.
So let's play it. So basically, this will be very interesting to see whether VR is a bit like YouTube VR, but it's more for VR 360 content. So it'll be very interesting to see if the quality is better, because watching content on a headset, of course, is, you know, one of the most important things. Okay. Oh man, it's definitely still blurry. Okay, let me just type on travel. Continue. Oh man, I have to sign up? No, please no. Can I not sign up? You don't have to sign up on the Oculus Go, you can just start watching stuff. Okay, so let's just go up there. Exports. Okay, of course the content is dependent on you know, the camera that they used also. Recommended maybe? The animation should not be. Okay, let's watch this one. It's still blurry for me right now. So whilst this is playing, I'm just going to install VR on the Oculus Go, and then I can do a comparison. Because the graphics in Oculus Go, by the way, I think are the same in the Oculus Quest, if I'm not wrong. So if you guys want to take a screenshot, do go ahead. I'm going to take a screenshot too. And then I'm going to put the screenshots side by side because I can't play both headsets at the same time on the same machine. All right, allow permission. Yes, allow. And then we can find out whether it's the headset or the content creator issue. Okay, recommended. Animation. Okay, I found it. Okay, no, the
Viveport say it isn't, but I smell a robo rat. You two will infiltrate Viveport Tower and access that server.
so I'm just trying to compare the feeling. There's definitely, I mean, there is definitely no screen door effect in the DPVR for sure. That is true. That is a big improvement. But in terms of the sharpness, it's sharper inside of the Go. Okay. Let me take a snapshot. Snapshot. Where are you? Here we go. Snipping tool. Okay, I'm gonna save this. Save as. Capture 1. Capture DPVR. You can definitely see more screen door effect on the Go for sure. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to you can take a, okay, never mind. I'm going to plug in the Oculus Go and then you can see the difference. I'm going to take a screenshot. Okay. The sound is better on the Go though. Okay. So I need to plug in the Go. Okay. There we go. Should be fine. Yes. Okay, come on. Okay. So let me just bring up the screen for the Go. So ADB, kill server. Okay. Okay, here we go. So now what you're seeing is the Oculus Go, okay? So I'm just going to take a screenshot also. Let me just unpause it. Yeah, there we go. Okay. So save as, capture Go. Okay, there we go. All right, so let's see if we can, let me just put the Go on the table first. Okay. Let me go to full display. There you go. No, not this one. Full screen, there we go. So this is okay. Let me just get the capture. Where are you? DPVR. Okay, here we go. I just want to see if we can tell a difference or not. Basically, I think this sums up what it looks like for me, which is the Go is sharper. So hi Pav Dua, thanks for joining. The Go is definitely sharper, but the screen door effect is definitely not there in the DPVR. So I'm gonna have to test apps. Once I got the Viveport working, I will test it and I will see whether you know, it's better using the Viveport apps than the actual apps inside of the DPVR itself, if that makes any sense. If it's compatible with mobile VR apps, what do you mean by mobile VR apps? You mean like Google Play and Apple iTunes, things like that? It's Android powered, so it should be compatible with Android stuff. Okay, I'm just going to go back inside of the DPVR for a second, and I'm going to go to the Viveport to start the free trial to see if I need to input a credit card. A new version is available. Okay, update now. Okay, what did I update? I'm not quite sure. Okay, start free trial. So I'm just going to see what happens when you click on start free trial, whether you have to input a credit card. Okay, let me just change the... Okay, we're back here. Okay. All right, so inside of the DPVR, they're asking me to put my phone number, and then they say they're going to send me another text message to start the free trial. But I thought I registered already. So they're asking me to click another link again. Verify your email. Okay, so I have to go to my emails. Gmail, okay. So they're asking me to verify my email, so that's what I'm doing right now. Start free trial. Okay, so what's next? Okay, then they send you a code that you have to put in your phone. So then you have to, they're asking you to name your Viveport account URL or something so that people can go to that thing. Okay, it's updated. So what else do I do? Okay, so now it's doing its thing. Payment method. So they are asking you for a payment method. So the two things you can do is you can add a card or you can link your PayPal. So I'm going to link my PayPal. So it leads you back to your PayPal account to confirm, to allow Viveport to access. Okay, so it's done. But it's not. They're asking you if you want to set up a pin, like an extra security pin. So yes, I would like to do that. To set up a PIN code and prevent unauthorized purchases, please go to the Viveport desktop. Oh, okay. So you can't do this on the phone for the PIN. Okay, so is it done? Let me go back in the headset, see if it's done. If I click next. Okay. Okay. So the payment method is not confirmed yet. So I can't proceed to the next step. Maybe I have to add a card too, I don't know. It says on the phone that it's linked, so maybe it takes time, I don't know. Let's add a card, shall we? All right. Okay, so card number. I really want to know if the Viveport apps work really well, because for me, This is what will make it or break it, this thing, whether it really is worth getting or not at all. So far, ooh, it's a bit tough. Very tough at the moment. So I'm confirming the card. Okay, the card is there. So normally, should go back. Oops, wrong controller. Next. So to do the free trial, you do have to put your thing, and then let me just show you what you see. So I'm going to plug the headset back in, the DPVR headset. So ADB, your server. Cass and Cherry, thank you so much for teaching me how to do this stuff, man. If it wasn't for those two girls and their channel, which is awesome, so go and check out their channel. They told me everything I need to know in terms of coding this kind of stuff. And also Remarcus, also, those two. Okay, so ADB devices. Okay. Okay, should work, should be back. Okay, all good. So now we're back inside of the DPVR. Okay, so what you will get to see after you have successfully registered your free trial and put your card and all these kind of things, you will see this panel coming up. Let me just see how it looks on the computer screen, because yeah, it doesn't look like that in the headset, okay? It doesn't look as clear as this. In the headset is blurry, just to let you know. So anyway, never mind. So, oh, now it's clear. Whoa, mamma mia, I found the part that makes it look clear. Okay, awesome. So, you'll get your receipt thing, 40 days free trial minus $18.99. So I pay $0. But do be aware that if you put your credit card, it means most probably that they're going to charge you automatically. Okay, be very aware of these sneaky companies who just take your money without telling you. So my advice would be that if you don't want to be charged, maybe a few days before, go and cancel your card. Okay, just remove your card so they can't charge you, right? Because companies who ask for your credit card for free stuff are super sneaky, and a lot of them will just take your money and not let you know that your trial's about to end. All right, place order. Congratulations, your free trial has started. All right, download titles. Yes, please. So what can we download? Can we search? Can we do a search for stuff? Yes, we can. Okay. Now it's supposed to have an AI searching voice thing, but I haven't figured out how to make that. Oh, there we go. I haven't figured out how to enable voice search. Is there alt space on this thing? No. There's no alt space on Viveport, seriously? Really? Yeah, how do I go back? Download titles, okay. So this is Viveport. It can't only be 9 pages, right? I'm very confused. This is infinity. How come there's only 13 pages? So I'm just trying to discover this thing just like you guys are, because I've never used Viveport before. Have you guys used Viveport before? When I do a free trial, I normally mark the day the trial. Okay, yeah, that's very good advice, Marco Jarvis, and thanks for joining. If you have any, is this what Viveport looks like to you normally? Has anyone used Viveport? If you have, please let me know. Because to my understanding, Viveport has hundreds of titles that you can use. So, okay, I'll tell you what. Let me put the headset down first. The headset doesn't heat up, by the way. It's quite cool still, compared to the Go, which is quite hot. Okay, so let me go to the here, and then let me go back to full screen. Let's go to Viveport. I'll sign in. Oops. Refuse to connect. What's wrong now? Oh, because of the cookie things? Disabled cookie settings detected. Oh my god. Okay, so can I download stuff? How do you download stuff? Alright, I guess I might have to take some time to understand how Viveport works. I'm not quite sure. Okay, this is the account. Okay. So you have to install the... no. Okay, never mind. I'll have to do that another time because... apps. So there's 183 titles from the 327 titles on the PC. $327 titles. And then Allspace, is it available? Allspace is here. So, okay. It's here. So, free. Add to cart. There's no side quest for this thing, so I'm not quite sure how I'm going to transfer my files. How do I download it? Oh, so maybe I have to download Viveport on my PC and then connect the
Do you want to play Steam VR, Oculus Rift, and Viveport games on your Oculus Quest? You've come to the right place. The latest event, as I didn't want games from this, it's possible to use a service like Shadow, and I may do a video based around that, but it would be much more reliable to use a PC that is directly hardwired to virtual desktop. Once you have SideQuest desktop to the desired field or the software on your PC, make sure you see your PC inside of the Quest, exit out of, then first went to work better than other games, exiting out of a game, the game you want to play. But what about software? Which make sure that you have a Rift game installed and open Revive. I always exit out of Steam and then Steam VR, hold down the menu button again to access.
Your optics are functional.
Okay, sound is back. Sorry about that. Thank you for letting me know. Okay, sound back. Okay, so you missed 3 minutes. Okay, no, you listen. Oh, okay, hopefully you didn't miss too much. What I was basically saying is that when you're inside of the home, the graphics are crap, but once you're inside of an actual game, there's no screen door effect, so it seems to be pretty good. However, I'm back in the Vive home, and it's asking me to start a free trial again. It says failed to connect to servers, so I'm not quite sure what that means. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to power off the headset. Reboot. Okay, so sorry, I'm just changing the battery to the camera, and I'm restarting the VR headset because it seems I can't connect to the DPVR the Viveport thing anymore. So okay, there you go. And okay, you'll be able to see me in just a second. There we go. I'm back. And then the DPVR thing is back as well. So let me just connect back to the DPVR headset. So okay. Okay, this will be back. So there we go. Everything's back. All right. So you press the home button. There we go. And you go back into Viveport. I'm not sure if it was a restart your computer issue. I mean, restart the VR headset issue or not. Okay, things are back. So I had to basically restart Viveport. Sorry, restart the actual headset. What I don't understand is why am I asked to pay for stuff? Or maybe it's just telling me that's how much it costs, but I don't actually have to pay for it. I don't know. Infinity Pix. Bit plan. Download. It's downloading. I will check my email to see if I've been charged. So I basically used it as a test. It's installing, okay. Okay, you guys can hear me now, so that's all good. If you buy Viveport, would you rather pay monthly or yearly? I would just, honestly speaking, because Viveport have quite a good reputation, and if you search for their titles, most of the titles are there. So if you can actually save money by paying yearly, I would just pay yearly, to be honest. But the only thing, though, the difference, if I'm not wrong, is that once your subscription ends with Viveport, all the games will be gone, so you don't get to keep them. So I think it's really going to depend. It depends on if you have a really small device, like 32 gigabyte of space, then I think it might make sense to get Viveport if you can't save all the files on your headset. But if you have an Oculus Quest like 128 gigabytes, then I would still rather just buy the games and keep them forever, especially the AAA titles, or those are quite popular, and that I mean, they're not popular because they're popular for a reason, and that's because actually people like to use them. So things like Beat Saber, for example, you're going to use it again and again and again. So it makes sense just to buy it than to pay a subscription. Okay, so I just downloaded something. So I want to know, where are my apps? Is this my apps? Okay, so we downloaded this one. Let's go and try it out. Hopefully I didn't have to pay for it. I don't know. I will check my my email. So the screen's gone black. I can see a logo that's come up. I'm going to turn the volume on. I mean, there's quite a lot of jagged edges. It feels like I'm inside of an Oculus Quest right now. It's comparable to an Oculus Quest. Again, there's no screen door effect. It's completely smooth. I mean, it is pretty amazing how smooth it is. It's just that all the edges are jagged. And when I move my head from left to right, I don't know if you guys can see on the screen, but it's as if I'm using virtual desktop a little bit, where I have these black edges that come in. Okay, so let's just start, see what this game's about. Okay, can I start? How do I start? Okay, quit the game, no. I want to start. Tutorial, okay. Okay, I don't really understand the tutorial. How do I start? Start. Am I just very tired? It is almost 1 o'clock in the morning here in Singapore, I have to admit. Let's try to see. Oh, there we go. Back to start. Okay, so I have to use my head. All right. It is very smooth, I have to admit. Okay, what do I have to do? Oh man. Continue. Do I have to pick something up? Okay, I'm trying to use my trigger. Nothing's happening. And then the button is just going there. Oh, do I have to use the cursor on the side of the head, maybe? No. Game over. Okay. Okay, either I'm really tired and stupid right now, or there's something wrong. Wiping the chalkboard. Okay. I'm so confused as to what I have to do. Oh, okay. Slide to move. Okay, so slide to move. I perhaps should have read that tutorial. Slide to move. Okay, I'm sliding. Okay, what's happening? Oh, okay. So I have to be a bad student. Is that it? Please get hold of headphone for better experience. Yes, I agree. Okay, so I don't know if you guys can see. I have to avoid this. This feels like Pixel Ripped, but honestly speaking, I'm having more fun right now than in Pixel Ripped, I'm afraid to say. I think that says something about DPVR right now. Even though I'm playing in 3DOF, I find the colors more vivid. How dare you play mobile phone in the class? See you after class. Okay. I'm going to go home. I'm just going to check something very quickly, which is if I was actually charged. Oh, you can't see the game? No, you can. Okay. I'm going to see whether I was actually charged for this game. Review your all the details here. Okay. So normally Viveport should send me an email. Okay, I'm going to sign into Viveport. I'm going to set up my PIN very quickly. I have to say I'm very impressed with the no screen door effect. It's kind of making me feel quite good about using this. Okay. Okay, I'm just logging into my Viveport account. And I'm going to set up this pin thing. Payment methods, okay. Set up a pin code, yes. Viveport desktop software on your PC. So I have to download Viveport software. Okay, so download Viveport desktop app. I just don't want to try too many games and then I'd be in charge for all of them, because honestly speaking, during this lockdown, we have to be careful. I hope you guys understand. So how do I download Viveport? Okay, there we go. Download Vive setup. Okay, fine. So I'm just downloading the desktop software, which I assume I have to download. Okay. Okay, so I'm back here now. I'm going to go back into Infinity again. So there is, let's just explore a little bit here. My apps. Okay, if I click in my apps, I guess it shows them here. And then I can click on something and delete it by clicking here. What else? Wi-Fi, screenshot, controller, Bluetooth, brightness, volume. Okay. DLNA, I don't know what that is. Let's click on that. Only apps that integrate DLNA function can screencast. Oh, okay, so this is screencasting, all right. Calibrate, home button. Okay, background, so you can change the backgrounds. Please import a panorama with an aspect ratio of 2:1. Skybox folder. Okay, so you can upload your own home environments, basically is what it's saying. Clear cache, tutorial, language, display 4K. Yes, please. You mean it wasn't in 4K just now? Okay, everything's gone black, so fast 4K display, performance priority smooth VR experience, super 4K display, quality priority ultimate VR quality experience. Yes, confirm. Already set. Oh my god. Okay. Well, we'll leave it to that then. Let's go back to Viveport. Okay, let me see if you guys have put anything there. We can see the black edges. Okay, so you can see it, yeah. So when I'm in Viveport, I can see the black edges. I guess because it's streaming from the web, basically. It's just like virtual desktop, right? I would imagine. It's streaming from a server somewhere. Okay, install. So I'm installing Viveport on my computer at the moment. I should be able, even if I'm paying for the apps, I should by right be able to get a refund if I don't play too long. And so let's just download another app anyway, just for the sake of a test. DPVR will be providing me with an account, so I'll be able to test out all the heavy games. Okay, Infinity Picks. I just don't know why I can't find 300. Well, I guess because it's in Freedolf. But Alt Space should be here, so I don't understand why it's not. Must have. Viveport video. Well, why don't we try YouTube? That would be a good app to try. Let's see if YouTube is much better on the DPVR compared to Go. Do you guys have anything in particular I should watch? Oh, something just loaded automatically. I didn't load this. Let me go back. Let's go and check out some Cass and Chari. Or let me know if there's anything you want to watch. Maybe a music video. There is supposed to be there's supposed to be a voice command, but I can't find it. He did a really cool music video recently. The controller works very well, I have to admit. No issues with the controller whatsoever. I don't know if you guys seen this music video. That is blurry for me. It's not clear. Okay, can I times 2? So on the Oculus Go and the Oculus Quest, positioning long press. How do I point the ray at the target? Okay. And then can I bring it back? How do I press the trigger button on the underside? Okay, I'm confused. Oops. Point the ray at the target. Okay, so I can't move the screen like I could do on the Oculus Quest and the Oculus Go. And let me just pause it. So the environment, as you can see in here, is very different to the environment inside the Oculus Go. So I suppose it's running from, yeah, I can see the logo of DPVR, the D from DPVR logo. So basically they created an environment and then are streaming YouTube. So, but it doesn't really work because it's actually quite blurry. To be honest, let's just not go into any DPVR stuff because it's not going to work. I'm just going to focus on Viveport, which is really what I'm more impressed with, except for the dark edges. But that's going to be something to do with your... You can see here, right, the internet bars, I only have 2 bars. So if I was nearer, if I was closer to my router, then by right, I won't have this issue anymore. It'll go away. Infinity Pix, let's look at something else. I'm so bummed that alt space is in here. Like, why isn't it here? New and updated. I don't know any of these apps, that's the problem. Except for virtual speech. Fearless Track, I haven't tried that. I mean, these apps that are here are not the apps that are on the website. So I need to ask the manufacturer why. And how do I get hold of the apps from the website and import them into the headset? Because I can't find a I can't find a tutorial at the moment. Oh, Art Plunge. Let's try Art Plunge. Okay. Okay, I haven't received any emails so far telling me that I paid for something, so maybe I haven't been charged. Okay, it's spooling, so I can't do anything at the moment. Okay. Is it still spooling? No, finished. Okay, great. So let's go and get some Art Plunge. Although Daedalus is supposed to be a really good app too. Void Racer. Okay. I just wish there was alt space. That would have been so cool. Overflight. What do you guys want me to download? Art Plunge, Daedalus, Voice Raider, or Overflight, please let me know. I can get a refund later, so even if I'm paying for it, I can get a refund, so it's not an issue. Just let me know. If you see an app here you want me to try, please let me know in the comments, and then I'll just download it. Super Puzzle Galaxy, wow. Eclipse. Anything that you guys see you want me to download? Welcome to the chat, guys. Yeah, I'll wait for you guys to comment before I download anything, and then whilst I wait for your comments, I'll just finish the installation of Vive on the PC. Okay. Okay. Right, I'm logging into Viveport PC version. Maybe it's as simple as drag and drop something into a folder. Let me see if I can see the DPVR icon on my PC, by the way. I can see the P1 Pro 4K. I can also see my SD card. Let me show you what I see. So let me go here, full screen, sorry about that. Okay, here we go. So I can see my SD card with my files, my media, my GoPro media. And then I can also see the internal storage of the actual P1 Pro. So you'll see here, there's an icon. I don't know if you see it on your... Oh yeah, I can see it, okay. So I can see the P1 Pro thing, and then I can see a number of files and folders. Movies, music, downloads. All right, and this is my Viveport. So it's asking me my VR product. I have none of these. Vive Pro. So you can hook up to your Oculus series, but there's no mention of DPVR or anything like that. Are you sure you want to skip setting up your device? To set up your device later, go to settings. Click here to launch Viveport VR. So it seems that if you're going to be, I'm going to ask the manufacturer if out of the box, you can stream things like AltSpace and all this kind of stuff, and you can access other, Viveport apps. It doesn't seem like it right now. So maybe I need the Nolo and all this kind of stuff. I need to be in 6DoF mode and not in 3DoF mode, which is very possible. Press right on the trackpad to select next item. Alright, was there an app that you guys wanted me to download? PC Viveport no support so far, but Steam VR works with 5G router. Hello, how are you? I'm sorry I can't read your name because I don't know all the Chinese characters. Are you talking about the P1 Pro? So that means I need the Nolo then, because Steam VR cannot work in the 3DOF mode, right? Am I correct to say this? Okay. I'll tell you what, guys. I'm going to install Nolo. I'm just going to do it now. I'm going to do it. Where's the box? Here it is. So I have to download the Nolo thing from the web. So Nolo software. Desktop. Download. Nolo driver. Let me go and find it. Okay, there we go. So, don't know if you guys can see me. Let me just check what... Oh, okay, let me change the thing. Here we go. So, this is the Nolo. So I'm just going to install it now and get it done and over with. And I'll do the unboxing and blah, 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 all this in another video. But it doesn't matter. It's not a big deal. I think this is the main station that you hook up to your computer. Comes with another box. And then we can compare it with the Quest. And we can try Old Space VR or something like that. It would be cool if we could just do that. Okay. It is wireless, by the way. You don't need to hook up the DPVR P1 Pro 4K into the computer. It will be wireless. I just really want to give this headset a, you know, it's supposed to be wireless. I don't know why there's a cable. Oh, this is the cable from here, is it? There are 3 cables. I don't know, I'm just going along, guys. All right. Whatever works, works. All right. So I'm just plugging into my USB port. Okay. I'm going to use a 3M sticker. Ow! Ooh. Right. So I have a 3M here. Okay, my double-sided tape came off, which is why you can't see anything there. Right, so yeah, I'm going to use a 3M. Oh, by the way, there is a little The Nolo thing, let me show you very quickly. So the Nolo, I'm trying to focus the camera. Okay, you see here, basically there's a special thing that you're supposed to put on the headset so you can actually click in, click out. You don't have to put tape on here, but they're sending this over to me now, so I don't have it today. But I have it on the E3 4K headset. So for today, I'm just going to use double-sided thing, the 3M thing. Although maybe I should not do that. I'm going to use double-sided. I'm just going to use some normal tape. That will be less strong. There we go. So I just do this, and then put it on here for now until I receive the part that I'm supposed to. And then I'm just going to put it on the actual headset. There we go. So I put it here on the headset, like so. So it's on top. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to... There's a cable here. Okay, the Nolo thing comes with the strings, so you can fit it on your remotes. Okay, I need to plug in my phone, otherwise it's going to go off. Oh, 3 cables for charging. Okay, thank you. Oh, okay, cool, awesome. All right. Is this Derek? Might be Derek from DPVR. So if you have any questions, he can answer you. That's pretty cool. All right, so let me see if I need to download software. I think I do. Boom, 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 boom. Oculus Go tutorial, yes, because I think it'll be the same thing. Preparation, all right. So let me just change the thing to my full screen. There we go. Okay. So there's a tutorial on the Nolo website. Derek, please go to sleep. It's late. We'll get it right, don't worry. I'll send you my personal feedback in a separate email. Okay, so what am I supposed to do? Wait. Download. Oh wow, they're going very fast. Download Nolo Home Windows Client. Download.nolo.vr. Okay, do they have a link? Yes. Here we go. Derek, if you are awake, I do have a question. Why are there tons of Viveport apps on the website, but they're not inside of the Viveport DPVR headset? For example, AltSpace. Okay, so I'm going to install it. Right, no. Into... Okay, so the installation seems to be pretty straightforward at the moment. Yes, install, okay. I might actually have to... It might be possible there's no battery in it. I might have to charge it for a little while. Install. There are definitely batteries in the remotes, I checked, so those are working perfectly well. Non-Schnoller home, okay. So we're going to go with wireless connection. Yes, press next. Detecting standalone VR headset. Okay, so it's detecting my headset, which is a P1 Pro 4K. Maybe I have to switch it on. It's possible. Let me just do that. So it vibrates when you switch it on. How do I... Inaccurate height and orientation in the game. Okay. Prepare the streaming environment. Okay. Connect to the Nolo device. Okay. So the Nolo is vibrating. Wait, let me take off the elastic band so you can see it. Okay, you're not in full screen. You're in full screen right now. Okay. So this is the Nolo. Okay, there we go. So this is hooked up to my computer via USB. And it's on. Okay, maybe I should turn off automatic focus. Okay, there we go. So this is on. Okay, so this is hooked up to my computer, and there we go. So it's got the little red light, but it's vibrating, so I guess it's telling me that it's on. It keeps vibrating. So, okay, let's go back to the installation. I just want to show you, I have two controllers. Sorry, it's blurry. There we go. Two controllers. And oh, okay, I got it. So you have to put the cables to charge here. That's why my cable had three different micro things. You charge it there. So there's no batteries to buy. You charge them. Basically, that's how it works. Okay, let's go back to the installation process. So, okay, so connect the things. Okay, so the controllers vibrate when you turn them on. Congrats, your computer specs meet the requirement. Yay. Okay, so please use a cable, a network cable, to connect PC to router. So you need an Ethernet cable, all right. Okay. I don't have Ethernet though. Claim and redeem your Oculus key for Nolo Home app. Then install. Okay, how do I claim it? Claim and redeem. Claim and redeem the Oculus key for Nolo Home app. And install and launch Nolo. Cover the sensor in the middle of the screen. with your finger. In the head. But this is for Oculus though, it's not for DPVR, so... Okay. Okay, so there's a pairing button underneath. Place the base station. Okay. Facing the user, alright. 1.5 meters away from the user, okay. At shoulder height. Oh, okay. So you might have to put something on the wall then if you're using, if you want to use it to do standing up, for example. Okay. So, no VR device was found. Please perform the following. Make sure the VR device and PC use the same router, which it is, yes. Please block the sensor on the center. Oh, of course, it was on home. So let's go back. Celebrate. Okay. Okay, we're back inside of DPVR. No device fine. Expand. Please make sure the Nolo home in the VR device. Okay. Done. Okay, so they've gone green. So I guess it means that they've paired the thing. It needs battery because it's not green. Okay. Hold pair button. Oh, Okay. So this also needs to be charged, right? Got it. Okay. Where's the cable? Okay, it's flashing green. Next. Short, click the pair button. Okay, pairing successful. Cool. Okay, now I see it. So I don't know if you've seen this, guys, but basically on the right hand side of the Nolo, here you can see my games which I can use. So this will pair with my Steam VR. Big screen, blocks, all these kind of things. But it's not connected to my... Okay, I need to go online and check how to... Oh, you didn't see it because I didn't have full screen. Okay, let me go to full screen. Right, so if you see here on the menu, on the right hand side here, you can see Half-Life Alyx, Live, Google Earth, Galactic Ranger, Dance Collider. All these things are here, so I'll be able to use them. But I do need to find out and figure out how to install okay, let's follow the tutorial. Okay, we did this. This is done. Ah, I'm supposed to connect the thing, is it? Maybe that's what it is. Is there another cable? Where's... I don't have another cable though. Let me see if there's anything online about this. P1 Pro 4K and Nolo. Yes, so there's a cable I'm supposed to attach. Right. And I don't seem to have that cable. Let me just use another one. Oh, I don't have a micro to micro cable. Oops. That was my phone, not to worry. Okay, so I am missing a cable. Maybe it's in the other box. Sorry guys, I'm just trying to look for the cable that I need to use for the Nolo. Okay, no, I don't have it. So basically you're supposed to attach your Nolo to your device. But that cable did not come with my Nolo. So well, that's a bummer. So I can't try it then. Let me see if I have a micro SD to micro SD somewhere. No. All right. Well, don't worry. Don't know what to say really. So, well, I mean, basically, we've done the main parts. Definitely no screen door effects, so very good on that point. But as I mentioned before, the home and all this kind of stuff, it's all very blurry. So that's the issue I have with this headset. But once you launch an app, inside the app, it's okay. On the Viveport, but the apps from the actual DPVR apps, graphically, it's not there at all. So there's a lot of jagged edges and it's quite blurry inside. But on the Viveport, it seems to be okay. But for Viveport, you're going to be constrained to your internet. So your internet connection has to be good because you're not launching it directly from. Although you're downloading it onto your headset, you're still going through the Viveport distribution platform in order to run the game. So there might be some latency issues if your internet router is not good, or if your internet connection is not good, or if you're not near your router for that matter. Then also for the other thing I didn't really understand about the P1 Pro 4K tonight is that it is a beautiful device, but I'm not quite sure why there's tons of apps on the Viveport website which are playable on an Oculus Go, like AltSpace, or maybe AltSpace haven't made it available for Oculus Go users via Viveport. Very, very possible, because you are supposed to be able to use Oculus Go with Viveport. So I'm not quite sure why I can't find those apps. It seems that DPVR and Viveport have worked together to curate apps from Viveport, which you can download straight away from the P1 Pro 4K. The question is, can you download additional apps onto the P1 Pro 4K without using NOLO, which is the 6th degree of freedom enabler, by using the P1 Pro 4K 3 degrees of freedom technology, if you don't want to use the 6th DOF, for example, as I mentioned, AltSpace, which is a great app. And I would definitely use AltSpace with the P1 Pro 4K without NOLO, because it will last you 5 hours. So I would definitely use big screen. I would definitely use, I mean, there is no screen door effect. It's amazing. That is the most amazing part of this headset. There is no screen door effect. So if I can use 5 hours of battery, which is a lot of hours, and use AltSpace and use big screen and all this kind of stuff in a 3 DOF, then this is definitely a really good headset. But even though it's more pricey than, you know, the Oculus Go. But if I can't, and if I have no choice but to use a 6 DOF, which means I need the NOLO, then I might prefer using Oculus Quest, to be honest. Even though Oculus Quest has screen door effect, much more than the P1 Pro, for sure, without a doubt. Because Oculus Quest and Oculus Go have the same specs, almost more about the same specs in terms of the resolutions. So, but it's more convenient to use Oculus Go. I wouldn't need all the other stuff. Sorry, Oculus Quest. I don't need the NOLO and all this other stuff. So I might be willing to compromise that, you know, that screen door effect, let's say, because the screen door effect on the Oculus Quest is not, come on, it's not bad. It's not like it's really bad. It's barely noticeable, to be honest. Okay, if you use a Valve Index or you use maybe another headset and you're a hardcore, you know, person, fine, you're going to kill me when I say that. But if you're like me, who's never really used a Valve Index, who's really never used a Pimax and never used all those other really insane headsets, then honestly speaking, the Quest is absolutely fine because I haven't had, you know, exposure to those better headsets. So that's what I need to find out. I need to find out how I can play FreeDOF, AltSpace, Big Screen, all these other apps using the 3 DOF and not using the 6 DOF with the NOLO. I need to find out how to do that. So I'm going to go away now and stop the stream because I can't plug it. I don't have the cable to plug in the NOLO into my P1 Pro. I don't have it. It wasn't part of the package. And that's because they sent me the NOLO for the E3 4K and not the P1 Pro 4K. So that's why the cable's missing. So I'll get them to send me the cable, which I'll probably get in 10 days or so. And then we'll do a test when I get the cable. So until then, well, guys, thank you very much for watching. Let me see if you've got any questions. Okay, it doesn't seem to be any more questions. Has the stream finished? No, right? We're still live. Yeah, I can't see the comments. Let me go online. YouTube. Where's the stream? Oh, here it is. Okay, no more comments, I guess. How do you get Viveport on Quest? Oh, Michael, I don't know if you're still here, but basically to get Viveport on Quest, you need to go via virtual desktop. Okay. Or you could get it through the link. I imagine you could get it through the link as well, because there is Rift installation. So by right, you should be able. I'd have to try, to be honest with you. I'll have to try. PC Viveport not supposed. But with the P1 Pro, Derek was saying that we need to use SteamVR. Okay. Which means Steam games. All right. All right, guys. Well, it's a mixed video, really. To be honest, there's no conclusion. I can't conclude whether I can recommend you getting this or not until I can actually try the Nolo on the P1 Pro 4K, because at the moment, as it stands, I'm very sorry, Derek, you might be watching, but I can't really recommend it as it stands so far. Why? Simply because it seems to me that the number of apps that I can load onto the P1 Pro 4K are limited. It's that simple. When I load the Oculus Go, I can load so many apps, it's crazy. You know, there's so many apps for the Oculus Go. I can use the Go. I still haven't downloaded every app on the Go. And there's a lot of really, really good apps on the Go. So for Nolo, for the P1 Pro 4K, there aren't that many apps. So I can't really recommend it, to be honest. Unless there's a way to download the Viveport apps onto the P1 Pro 4K, the 3DOF ones, not the 6DOF. I can't recommend it at this moment in time. I just can't, because of the content. And content is king. Content is king. The device doesn't have to be great. It can be just okay. If it's got really good content, I will go for that device. If the device is amazing, but it has no content, why buy the device? What's the point? No point. As a consumer, no point. So at the moment, I can't recommend it. I will do more testing. I will talk to the manufacturers and let's see if I can change that, if that perception can be changed, and recommend it to you guys. All right. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you for your comments. I really appreciate it. And until next time, take it easy. And if you have any more questions about this, reach out to me via comments of this live stream, which will be published later on. Google, YouTube will take time to publish it. All right, guys, take it easy. Thank you very much for watching. I really appreciate it. Take it easy. See you later.